Yo, 1 second. I'm finishing setting up. I'm about to start. Yo, almost finished setting up. My bad. All right. I'm here. I'm here. What up? Yeah, the only annoying thing about multi-streaming is I have to go live and then I can set everything up on YouTube. But to be honest, everything was already set up, so I didn't actually have to like type in my description and stuff. So hopefully now it's just got like the right description, unless I want to change it. But like for just like a regular session at the DIY, I'm cool with that. All right, but let's go. Everything's set up now. Probably gonna show you guys how I film clips and stuff tonight on stream. Bro, I feel good. I ate. I got Chinese food and I took a nap. Oh man, I'm an old man. I'm 37. I turned 37 in May, so I'm like old now. I'm like a full adult working full time jobs and stuff, but I just still fingerboard for fun. Yo, thank you. But yeah, I'm the FB unk, I guess. But to be fair, I guess I mean you're in fingerboarding. You probably realize this too. But like most fingerboarders are either my age or like younger and just now getting into it. But I feel like there's actually like a decent amount of people my age still in fingerboarding because my generation is like when I was a little bitty kid, like tech decks were starting out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel younger too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I joke about being old, but like realistically, 37 isn't that old. It's just like on the internet, it's funny to meme that it is. You know what I mean? But I feel good. And I've been skating. I've been part of the skate community my whole life, on and off too. You know what I mean? So that's kind of kept me like, I don't know, tapped in. I guess you know what I mean. But yeah, that's another main reason that I kicked that 12-year-old out. I feel bad, but bro, I'm a grown man. I don't need 12-year-olds in my chat. I don't know if you were in here. I felt really bad because I had to kick this 12-year-old out. And the crazy thing is, he might be watching right now. And if you are watching, I apologize, bro. Because I don't know how to ban people on YouTube, so I just had to hide him from the channel. But I feel bad because he didn't do anything wrong. He just told me how old he was, and I was like, ugh. Sorry, Brody, gotta go. Impossible backlip? Alright, I can try. Just woke up from a nap, so we'll see. Well, not that long ago. Uh, it's funny because I'm used to doing impossible back tail. Watch, I'll try one real quick. Wait, hold on, let me get the impossible back. Why is it so much harder to do backlip than back tail? No. It's not what I was trying. All right, right here, right here. Here we go. Oh. It's so crazy. Like I don't know why. It's so crazy to me that it's easier to do impossible back tail. Hold on. There we go. Jeez, that took long enough. Sorry that took so long. Or did it just feel like it took a long time to? Maybe I feel like it's longer because I'm the one trying it. But I feel like that just took me like forever. Just about an hour. That's how it felt, dude. That's the thing. It felt like an hour to me. Realistically, it was probably like 2 minutes, but oh yeah, tonight I'm gonna film. I'm gonna show you guys how I film clips too. I'm gonna wait a little bit though, get warmed up, see if anybody else joins it. That's the thing, though. I know you were joking, but it really does feel like an hour. All right, yo, take your time. I'm chilling. I'm still getting warmed up anyway. What that look like? That's pretty good. I don't know why that's fun too. It's like nollie up to nose stall, and then pop up onto it and slide down. Well, I wonder if I can nollie up to nose stall, and then pop a nollie so high up that I can go from the nose stall to a five. Attack. Yeah, hold on. Yo, what up? What up? I saw you in here earlier. I said something, but you might have backed out. What up? How are you? Pop shove fitty. Pop shove out. Big spin front board. Uh, yeah. That look good. Yo, how's everybody's night going? Gotta get warmed up. I gotta get clips tonight. I'm gonna show you guys. Then I'm gonna post said clips, probably. I don't know. Or I just do the like editing process. Yo, what up, Shifty? Welcome back, welcome back. That's a sick name, by the way. I always really like shifty flips, like kickflip shifties. Like Reynolds used to do really good ones back in 9 a.m. Oh man, it is like I think it's 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, 2:23 for me a.m. I feel that. No need to you don't even gotta stay in stream if you don't want to. You also don't have to stay active in chat. I already know how those early morning goes. You can just chill. You know what I mean? You can just lurk if you want to. That's what I'd be doing sometimes. Bro, tell me about it. Me either. I've always had really bad insomnia though. Like always, my whole life, even as a little kid. I remember being in like middle school and I mean I moved around a lot so I don't remember the guy's name, but he was one of my close friends. But I don't really remember his name or anything, but I remember like this memory stuck out in my head because we were little and it was New Year's. It was like the first time I spent like New Year's with some friends or whatever. And they were like, "Whoa, it's almost midnight. I've never seen midnight before." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like a little ass kid and I'd already seen like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was like, "What do you mean you've never seen midnight before?" And that's looking back, that was probably just my insomnia even active as a child. But to be fair, like I work nights now, so that doesn't help it at all. But I work nights because it works well with my insomnia. You know what I mean? And besides, I've never been the one to uh, enjoy free time before work. Even though I work in the afternoons, I could like have my whole day ahead of me like before work. But I'd rather just have my free time after work. So that's why I stream so late. But on my days off, I've been trying to stream once in the afternoon and then once in the like morning time, like right now. I think Snipes is going on vacation soon, so hell yeah, that's yeah. Because after work, like I'm not tired. I just spent the whole day running around. You know what I mean? I'm like wide awake. I can't go to bed right after work. Bro, I know. And he told me that I died. I was like, what? He said his pop spotted for him. No, rip. Dude, crazy drop today in music. I don't like MGK, but he dropped a song with wait, what's that? What's he go by now? Yaki Chuba. Oh, wait, I can't remember. Yaki Chiba, I think. But it's this Japanese rapper named Ko. Well, his name used to be Ko. Let me see what his name is now. But they dropped a song together today. Did not see that coming. I don't fuck with MGK, but I fuck with Ko. Let me see what his name is though, because he doesn't go by Ko anymore. Hold on, let me just see. Yukichiba is what he goes by now. He used to go by Ko. No, I just like my regular family. I don't want kids or anything. Never have. I saw this one guy title his stream "Reading Every Chat." I was like, I wonder if that helps. I read every chat anyway. Well, for the most part, if someone came in here talking crazy, I obviously wouldn't read it. Wait, what happened? Did did I miss a message? Or were you saying like cuz like cousin? It's that much. But it's with the case too. I'll show you. Cause you see it's got threaded like a threaded lens for screwing in the fisheye. Yeah, it comes with the case too. So that's really not that crazy. I wouldn't pay just 60 for the lens though, because I think the lens by itself is like 30 or 35. I wonder why I deleted it. I didn't delete it, and Snipes isn't in here, so I don't have a mod in here to delete it. Maybe YouTube did. It's just my phone. Uh, Maybe eventually. No offense, but you kind of just start coming in here. Because if it makes you feel any better, I've literally known Snipes since like 2019, 2020, and he just got mod. So my streams are so small that I don't like need mods. I do a lot of it by myself. Yeah, both mods. So Snipes, and then if you ever see a guy named Shaggy Atlas in here, I've known him longer. I've known him like 10 years. But it's not that I don't trust you. It's just just give it a little bit more time because you're really cool. So I could definitely see myself modding you. I just got to get to know you a little better because that's like a lot. You know what I mean? I wish, bro. I wish I could. So on Twitch, I can like give people VIP and stuff, which is cool. But they don't have anything like that on YouTube. Yeah, no worries. I was I didn't want to come off like an asshole for saying no right away. But yeah, like the people who are mods in my channels and streams and stuff, I've known for years. And that doesn't mean you have to know me for years. You know what I mean? Because I already have a pretty good like. I feel like I already have a pretty good judge of character for you, and it's good. But yeah, I don't even have access to memberships right now. My channel's not big enough. I think I need like watch time or something for it. But the cool thing about memberships is you could set those like as low as $1. Because I remember Ludwig, whenever he signed with YouTube a few years ago for a few years, he made his lowest tier membership $1. Well, it was like 99 cents. And if I ever get it, I'm definitely gonna do that too, because I think that's as low as you can put it. And 99 cents a month isn't bad. Yeah, I think you have to be monetized to get it because I can't get super chats right now. I can't get anything through live streams. I could do all of that on my Twitch stream though. My Twitch stream, well, it's like dead now because I didn't stream for like over a year on it. But I used to have a pretty decent community on Twitch because I used to stream this game called Car X Drift Racing, and it's like a drifting simulation game. And I don't I don't want to like pull it out right now because it's like all tangled. It's like a bunch of wires and stuff. But I had like a driving sim set up, and yeah, I would do all that. But it's like broken, so I don't use it anymore. But yeah, Twitch is cool just for like all the cool interactions that you can have with your chat on it. Still don't know what deck to get for 20. What are the options right now? Yeah, I feel that. I've never tried one of their decks. They look pretty good though, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think because you're not in America, right? You don't have to say where you are, but you're not in America, right? So it's a little different. I would say, I mean, like where you are. Like I said, I'm not gonna say where you are, but I remember you telling me like what you're close to. Oh, well, you said you're not like that close to it. You said it's like an 8 hour ride or travel time, right? I was gonna say go to like a local shop, but yeah, nah, that's too far. Well, wait, if you get it, can't you order it online from them? The shipping probably wouldn't be that bad, right? If it's only 8 hours away. Oh, wait, am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking about someone else. Someone else was saying they were like kind of close to the like the Black River like shop and stuff. Yeah, no, never mind. I was thinking I was thinking I don't know, I thought I could have swore, but I guess it was someone else. I thought it was you though. Yeah, I don't know. Man. Wait, is Fast Fingers there? Okay, that is you. I'm just a dumb American, man. Because my geography's fucked. I was thinking Switzerland was like farther away from me. I didn't know it was only 8 hours away. Is that like a flight or like you can travel by land? Holy dude, America needs to work on geography, dude. I had no idea. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. It does make sense. It's next to each other. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Geography was never my strong suit, though. I can't lie. Okay, man. See, but I feel like being that close to Fast Fingers, I feel like there would have to be like local shops around. No, the flight's like an hour. Yeah, see, just like being that close to it, I feel like there would be shops around, but maybe not. Maybe since that's like the biggest one, maybe there wouldn't be a lot of shops around. And I don't know. I haven't been on there like the Black River like site in a while, so I don't know what kind of deck options they have. I don't really think they have a lot of budget options, do they? Yeah, me either. But I don't know why. I was just assuming since you were close to like every like the mecca pretty much of fingerboarding, then I figured there would be something more. But the more, dude, I'm starting to realize that I think the new mecca in fingerboarding is Southern California, dude. Like, dude, they're doing everything out there. It's making me want to move or like at least go out there and see stuff. But that's like across the country. And the US is big. I mean, it wouldn't be that crazy of a flight. It would only be like 3 to 5 hour flight. But if I drove there, that's like a 3 day drive. The US is pretty big, and I'm all the way on the other side of the country from California, pretty much. But that's why I'm about to start like the city closer to me, Nashville. It's like pretty big. They have like good skate scene there and like a decent fingerboard scene that's growing. They're starting to do events, and I'm gonna start trying to do events in my city too. Yeah. Well, it's dude, it's like they have all kinds of events always. They have like multiple events a year happening. You know what I mean? And they get to like fingerboard with other people all the time. I feel like that helps so much. I'm always fingerboarding solo. I don't know anybody else in real life that lives in my city, I should say. Because I know a handful of people that live in Nashville that fingerboard and I've fingerboarded with, like at the one event I've been to. But yeah, I don't know anybody in my daily personal life that fingerboards. Bro, I thought maybe FB Christopher was about to stop by my stream last night because he saw my story and liked it, but he never came through. That would have been crazy. He's the man. He's the guy who does like Shredder Mania and stuff. Yeah, I agree. That's why I was thinking there would be like shops by like closer to you, but I mean it makes sense that there's not because I'm sure even there fingerboarding is niche. You know what I mean? Oh man, R.I.P. Oliver Tree. A song of his is playing in my headphones right now. It sucks he died. He was like a genuine artist, dude, who actually cared about his craft. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would for sure be doing the same. That's like the moment I go back to Cali, I'm going to all the fingerboard shops. Like I really want to go to slushcult. Slushcult is kind of like my ASI, bro. Hold on one second. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I'm lucky if I can do switch heels. I don't have any like precision with them. I'll try a switch heel though. Hold on 1 second. Okay, my bad. Yeah, wait. How are you not first? It literally goes by who types in chat box. You're the only person typing. Ooh, wait, maybe Cam is still number one because I think he was the first person in here and he was talking for a bit. Whoa. I just thought of something. You know how I hid that kid off of my channel? Because I don't know how to ban people. So I hid his like name from my channel. What if he's just in here spamming in the chat, but nobody can see it because he's hidden, and he's number one? I don't know if it works like that though. And there's got to be a way to ban people on YouTube. Ugly ass heel flip, I got it. I suck at heel flips. I hate them. I need to get better at them. And I think I slowly am because I've been playing with them more. But like, see, look, that's like as good as my heel flips can look, pretty much. Like the one I just did. So I don't know. It's annoying. But I've been slowly doing at least a few a day. You know what I mean? I'll try a switch heel real quick. Uh, why are heel flips so hard? I call you Apple. I have better luck with this one. I don't think I could do a switch heel on the call. It just doesn't go. I mean, obviously it will. Like, this is a user error, not the Collier error. How old are you? I can't show it on stream. Like it's like against YouTube TOS. Oh yeah, I can just tell you what it is. It's a Goo LTD cannibalism deck. But yeah, you'll understand why when you look. So hard to be accurate with switch flips. was a fun line. I locked into that one better. It, it might not even be on there anymore. It was cannibalism. It was a drop from a while ago. Yeah. Cannot show that board. For more than one reason. Sick board though. One of my favorites. And his skate's really good too. Oh. I got so close, like first or second try. Wouldn't show. Yeah, yeah. Definitely not going. I don't even think. I think I showed it on Instagram, but it was like Yeah. Well, to be fair, none of their other graphics look like that. It's just that one, and it was a limited time thing. Oh. Yeah, some of not all of, I would say that's like really rare for them. I've only seen a graphic like that one time. It was like a very special release. They made like a certain amount of the fingerboards and then a certain amount of real skateboards. And I'm an idiot because I didn't realize that when you bought, like, they had this combo, but I thought like the combo you couldn't choose the board, so I got the fingerboard and then I was gonna get the board, but the boards were sold out. And yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have just went with the board because once you got the board, you get to choose the like shape and style uh fingerboard that you got with it. I like all their other graphics more, honestly. That one was just so outrageous. But a lot of it is like goblins and like monsters and stuff. Is like their brand, I would say. Because they have a wizard board, like a wizard graphic that I want to get soon. Let me see if I can find it actually. I don't drink anymore. I don't like party at all anymore. I literally just work and come home. But let me see if I can find it. Do you why wouldn't you want to? Do you already have one? Because if you already have one, no need to build one. But if you don't, I would. Okay, see, look, and they do like, oh, well, you were just on the website, I think, right? They do like horror movie shout outs and stuff like that. Top one is from the Evil Dead. Actually, the second one's from the Evil. All of them are. Shred Till Dead is cool. It's an Evil Dead reference. That's a movie before my time, but I'm from a generation where we watched movies for a long time. Oh well, no, I'm seeing some more like girl graphics too, so maybe that's kind of their brand too. But usually, well, I mean, none of those were as crazy as the one I have, though. Oh, did you see this? Those are the stamps on top. Wait, actually, I can do it better. I think those are a lot of the shapes too, honestly. I really wish they would do my board. I didn't even realize they have heroin collabs still out, though. I might have to get one of these. Because that's another reason I really like this brand. Because this is a goo board too. And it's a heroin collab. So that's one of the reasons that I like them a lot. And it's like real. Like heroin is like cool with this. Like they work together. Like they give them licensing rights. Licensing rights. Oh, here's the I don't party anymore, but this was a game that I used to play a lot when I did party. The beers, the wizard staff. Oh wait, actually here I can show you all the shapes. And yes, their boards are kind of expensive, but they make really high quality boards. And they make really high quality graphics too. Like you know how some like realware graphics aren't that great, aren't really that realware. Theirs always are. Like look at this, dude. It's like going right through. Oh no, it's nice. The graphics actually like oh no, they wear good. So does Collier graphics though. Collier graphics wear really nice too. Oh yo, what up, Snipes? Yeah, I dude, I used to whenever I first got into fingerboarding again, like in 2017, because I've been fingerboarding on and off my whole life, but like with massive gaps in between. But 2017, before like because I just started fingerboarding again, like I don't know, Snipes. What would you say? Like I kind of got back into it in the middle of me like started like in the middle of me streaming on Twitch because I would do like little fingerboard breaks. I had a webcam pointed down that I could just turn on my stream, and I would like bust out a trick really quick with my fingerboard, and then turn the cam off, and then get back to the game. But yeah, whenever I was watching some of his videos, is when around the time I got this my first like wooden fingerboard, and it's a P rep. Look how long it is. It's still good though. Oh, I say that and then miss the trick. Ooh. And clearly the bearings still work great. Yeah. Dude, I forgot how much I love this board. Did you ever get a return flight? Hopefully. Christian Pro model. I like this board a lot too. Actually, I gotta clean these wheels though. Oh wait, that actually sounds kind of fun, to be honest. I love how well that works. And it lasts forever because I don't use packing tape for anything else except cleaning my wheels. Bro, what? Aren't tiger sharks kind of chill though? Like, don't they like? Aren't they like bottom sharks? Like they chill at the bottom? Or no, that's a sand. I think that's a sand shark. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know you guys have aggressive sharks out there, though. I'm not trying to say you don't. You live in the one place that nobody can say that anything about your animals and like wildlife. It's all aggressive. It's all trying to kill you. True. Okay. Because I just remember like they're not one of the names that sticks out when I've heard for someone who doesn't live by the ocean and hardly ever goes to it. I'm pretty well informed, or like or like I said, for someone who doesn't. Yeah, bull sharks, they're some of the worst. And I've heard hammerheads are really aggressive too, or like can be. Oh, it looks like a little mako shark. You know what I'm talking about? Or is that the same thing, just a different name? Yo, no worries, Shifty. Have a good night. Or good day, I think. You said it was 9 a.m. So have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by. Different sharks. Okay, okay. But I do know people like freak out over sharks way more than they need to. I mean, obviously, be cautious and be aware. Get out of the water if there's a shark near you. But like, at least here in the U.S., and this might be a worldwide statistic, like shark attacks and like deaths are pretty low compared to like how much people are in the water. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, okay. All right, wait. Let's see. What time is it? 3:13. Look how clean these wheels are right now. We'll go back to it in a little bit and see what they look like. I'm going to skate this board for a bit on the surface. Because I cleaned them on that tape. Oh shit. Because this table gets wheels filthy quick. It's literally like an asphalt simulator for fingerboard wheels. And it's got to be like the dye or paint that they used for the wood. I did not land that. Yeah. Shorts views can be weird, man. Not all of them do good. You know how like most of mine always get over like 1K? I still have videos that have like I think dude, I'm pretty sure I have a short that has like 52 views. But what's the likes looking like ratio wise compared to the other one? Because one thing I've noticed on my shorts that have low views, the likes ratio's pretty good comparatively. Because I think those are like more like the people who have subbed watching. You know what I mean? And also, just let it sit there, dude, because sometimes that shit just pops off days later. Yeah. Let me see. Can't remember which one it was. Let me see something. Yeah, this one. It did like nothing at first, and then like a day later, it got all its views. It was sitting like under 100 views for like over a day. It still could though. That's the thing. If people like search stuff, you know. I need to start. I was looking at my analytics, and I need to make short. I need to make a full fingerboard collection short and like explain. And honestly, maybe not even just one short. I kind of need to make a short of all of my setups explaining what's on them because people search that a lot. And I could give like information on where I got it and stuff like that, you know. Do you have the YouTube Studio app? If you don't, you should download it. It you can like look at all your analytics. I mean, you could do it on your computer too. You can do it from the website, but the app is actually good too, though. Obviously, you can do more on the website, but the app is good. I like having it because you can still look at pretty much everything. Try and kickflip front view. There we go. Keep olling too early. What am I doing? This is user error. This is taking way too long to get the switch grip. Oh, the grip tape. That's what I'm feeling. I think I need to start cutting the line on the bolts for fingerboarding. See how it's like right next to the bolts? I need to go right over the bolts next time. So I'll show you what I'm avoiding. I got like little flaps that are pissing me off. I can feel them moving and coming undone. I might put that Joy-Cult grip on. I can just cut it right on the bolts. Yeah, the grip tape. I was saying that I need to next time when I regrip this board. I got flaps, but that's where the flaps are on the grip. What I was saying, I need to next time whenever I regrip this board, I'm just gonna cut the line down the bolts, so it'll be flush, and I don't have like that, that area, because I like that line. That's the line that I cut into my. That's the line that I've been cutting into my real boards, my real grip tape for a long time. Sometimes I do different things though. Like here's the first board that I got when I got back into skating. I didn't do anything grip wise with this one, but I didn't grip this one. My homie who worked at the local gripped it. And then my second one is this Brian Anderson board. It's also anti-hero. It's a sick graphic, but I did the grip here. This is different than the line, but I just really liked the art. Yeah. So I had to show off the art for that. Sometimes you just can't put a line on the board, you know what I mean? And to be completely honest, I almost didn't put a line on this. But the only reason I did is because it just says there's not really like a actual graphic on it. It just says here skateboards. But it says it regular right here, regular on this side because it's a twin tail. And it still looks pretty cool even though it's just the name. So I thought I almost put like a patch of clear grip on it, but I decided against it and I just put the line on there, my OG line. Cause like check it out, dude. It's like all my fingerboards. Most of my fingerboards have that line. Even the one with the clear grip still has the line. But you see how this line's on the bolts? It just works out a little better when you do it like that. I only have a few that aren't like that, and they're these. And actually, as you can see, that's what my other board was too. This is also my other standard cutout. Like separating the nose and the tail, like the standard cut. Can't make it focus for some reason, but yeah. And then the tech deck that I upgraded. It's got the regular cut too, but all of my other ones, including this one that I can't show, but yeah, all my boards have the regular cuts, or I mean, have like the line. I love it. Oh, that shut up. Hopefully not. All right, there we go. Yo, Snipes, have I shown you this? The Supreme board. You know what's crazy? Like, you know how Supreme's like known as like. Wait, hold on. I had to move so you guys can see. It's the reverse print board. But it's so funny because like you know how Supreme's like known as like the super expensive like streetwear brand. This deck right here, just the deck itself, is like almost $90, right? And I'm skating it. How much do you think the Supreme deck was? I'm not counting shipping. I didn't count shipping on the heroin board either. The heroin was like it was like 79.99 or like 80 something. It might have been 82 before like taxes and shipping and everything. Bro, the Supreme boards still to this day, if you can catch them on an actual drop, not I can probably resell that for a couple hundred. I'll be honest with you, I probably could, but I bought it $60 fucking. You can get them on a drop. They're cheaper than regular skateboards, and they're real good boards. Like I could skate that if I wanted to. People still skate Supreme boards all the time. Isn't that crazy? So they're like really like easy boards like to like convince yourself to buy for like wall art, you know what I mean? We'll see. And so I would say the new fans of Supreme are kind of corny, or at least like the hype beast. I didn't like all that shit. But Supreme started as like a skate brand in the 90s in New York. You know what I mean? So that's why I've known about Supreme forever. Before it was like crazy expensive stuff. It used to just be like block tees and shit that you can get at their shop. Yeah, Supreme's been around forever, and it wasn't always like this super fashion thing. But I mean, let's just be real, dude. Skateboarders inspire fashion. I seen it growing up, dude. I went from wearing super baggy clothes to really tight clothes, like tight pants and everything, in like the like mid 2000s and stuff. All skaters were, and then out of nowhere, everybody that was making fun of us for like wearing tight pants and stuff started wearing tight pants, started wearing skate shoes. You know what I mean? And then boom, all the skaters saw that the rest of the like regular culture instead of counterculture was copying us. Well, all right, well, fuck it, we're going back to baggy clothes then. And now look, everybody's back to baggy clothes, dude. People just follow skaters. I swear. Just since I told you that, pay attention. You'll start to see. It's crazy. Yeah. But like, well, okay, so I don't know, maybe that's just here, but baggy clothes are back here. But I would say it's not really because people think they're lame. I would say it's probably because the rest of everybody else started copying us, and we're like, yeah, we're good. We're gonna do our own shit again. Mambo, like from streams or what's Mambo? I don't remember Mambo. Okay, no, I don't think so. I remember Jinko. Wait, let me look it up. Because maybe I do. Oh, it's an iconic Australian surf and skate streetwear brand. But that doesn't mean that I haven't heard of it. I have to see it because it's just been a long time. You know what I mean? Just because it's Australian doesn't mean I don't know about it. But I might not know about it, to be honest. This looks familiar. I feel like I've seen this logo a bunch. Or this one. The dog fart one. I feel like I've seen that too. Yeah, we probably do, but that might be like more of a like coast thing, like where people can surf. Because you got to think where I live and where I've lived a majority of my life now at this point. Um, let me see. Let me just Google it. I'll tell you exactly. The closest like ocean coastal beach that I can go to surf at is 450 miles away, or 6.5 to 7.5 hours away. Yeah, yeah. Well, to be fair, I've seen people surf in the Tennessee River when I lived in West Tennessee. Like, have you ever heard of wake surfing? I've seen people do that, and I don't mind the Tennessee River because the thing, well, for one, if you're out in like the channel, you don't have to worry about anything. Like, you're not gonna like step into like a nesting ball of cottonmouths or anything. You know what I mean? Those are gonna be in like the shoreline, like you know what I mean, little shallow areas by rocks and stuff where they can hide. Yeah, wakeboarding's big out there too. Cause like, dude, that's one good thing about living in Tennessee. We don't have alligators out there. I don't even think they've ever seen one. Well, no, I think now they're starting to spot alligators in the Tennessee River, but still, like, I don't think they're like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like so little that I don't think they're like messing with people. There hasn't been alligator. Florida has had like two recent like deadly alligator attacks though. But people are also stupid now, so who knows? They might have been trying to take a selfie with it or something. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do any dumb shit like that, so I don't have to worry about it. Like I'm not as worried. If I see an alligator, I'm getting the fuck out of the water, and then I'll take pictures. But yeah, I've been wakeboarding before. I've been skiing before, like water skiing. I've spent a lot of time on the river too. I used to be a diver for like mussel shells commercially. Like that was a full time job. I used to spend like 6 to 8 hours under the water a day. Bro, what? Yeah, that's crazy. Take pictures from your car. I'm sure they have it set up to where you can get a good view and good pictures safely. If it's a tourist attraction, that's like the whole point of a tourist attraction. That's crazy. I gotta look it up. But yeah, people are dumb though, so I don't know. Well, I also don't want to speak ill of the dead. They could have just been attacked. I don't want to say that they were trying to take a selfie with it because I have no idea. It could have. It. They literally. It wasn't the same place in the same time either. I just know, like recently in the past couple months, two people have died to alligator attacks here in the U.S. And like to be completely fair, I don't know if they were trying to like take selfies with or anything. I'm just saying I know how dumb some people are. So that's one thing I won't have to worry about. Because I don't want to say that they deserved it or like it could have been avoided because they could have just been swimming and got attacked. I don't know. I'm speaking on like the general public because the general public isn't exactly the smartest. Because some people they'll see an alligator. I did see a video once of this guy who saw an alligator in the water and like swam up closer to it to get a selfie with it, and it bit his shoulder. Luckily it like let go and took off, but or at least I think maybe it didn't. I can't remember now, but yeah, like that 100% avoidable. he saw it and went into the water. You know what I mean? I think he was drunk. It looked like they were like just getting back because they were. It happened at a boat dock somewhere. It was. I don't think it was in America. Because that's the incident that I had in mind when I was saying I don't really have to worry about alligators because I'm getting away. But yo, you know how I was just talking about how I used to be like a commercial diver for mussel shells and stuff when I was younger. It was like my first real job was a diver in the Tennessee River. We'd be like in the shallows too, but we would also like the deepest I've been is like 30 foot deep in like the Tennessee River channel. You know. That would suck. I'm bro. If I'm in the ocean and I think it's enough, then I'm double checking. Although I know like how dolphins, like you remember how like you perfect example. Remember you were talking about at work, you guys fishing at the docks, and you guys saw the what they thought was a dolphin, and I knew about the tail fin. I'm looking for shit like that, dude. Yeah, yeah. My dad doesn't do it anymore, but he was a diver and like I mean, he still does it, but not for like shells anymore because that money's terrible. It used to be really good. Cause like, dude, for like my first job out of high school, that's what I was doing, and I was making like 200 something dollars a day. But then the money went to shit, so I quit. Dude, I literally went from guaranteeing at least 200 bucks a day for, and like I'm talking about only for like 5 or 6 hours of work too. By the way, uh, to like making like 80 or 90, which is still pretty good back then, you know. But and as like a kid who doesn't have like bills and stuff really, because I was living with my grandparents at the time, it was good. But nah, I was like, hold on, I'd rather just do a regular because dude, it was crazy. It was a lot, honestly, just being underwater all the time. One of the craziest things that ever happened to me, and this probably like I don't really feel like it did, but it probably had some kind of impact on me not wanting to be on the water anymore. But we have like really big channel catfish, like catfish that just like chill in the channel and like bottom feed and get fucking huge. You know what I mean? And one day I was in the channel. I was like 30 feet deep, like 30 feet deep, 30 foot down. I was just like looking for shells because you can barely see, dude. They call it the Black River because it's like just dirt brown, and like we have like headlamps on our head to see it. Like with the headlamp on, you can only see like 3 or 4 feet in front of you. And I was just like digging through the mud looking for shells, dude. And then all of a sudden, it felt like a grown ass man like took a baseball bat and like swung as hard as he could into my back. And I just like all I could see was a giant fucking tail swimming off. And I'm pretty sure it was like a giant fucking channel cat. But it like swam into me hard as shit, dude. It swam into me so hard that it knocked the breath out of me. Whatever it was, it didn't stick around. You know, I mean, we also do have like giant gar and stuff too in the Tennessee River. We have some pretty gnarly stuff, but like nothing that's like really gonna do any damage. You know what I mean? Like, there's obviously stuff that can hurt you, but the likelihood of it is pretty small. But gar can be pretty crazy. I've heard horror stories about gar, like alligator gar. Google an alligator gar. Those are in our river, and sometimes they can get like 6 feet long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was. But I mean, it's so dark down there that it probably didn't see me either. You know what I mean? It was probably just because the current's pretty strong down there. Like we wear like I think it was like 90 pound weight belts or something. It was like something like that, enough to keep us like planted on the bottom in the current. You know what I mean? So the water's like moving where we were. But yeah, that shit kind of fucked me up. And then I remember like there was like 2 summers in a row because you can only do it in the summer, or I only did it in the summer. My dad had like a hot water system that pretty much just pumps hot water into his wetsuit to keep him warm in the winter, but I didn't want to do all that. Yeah, that's what my dad was saying too. He's like, I bet it was a channel cat, and I was like, okay, because I immediately went up when it hit me. I was like, I'm good, can't breathe, gotta go up. But there was like 2 summers where the Tennessee River was just like overgrown in this crazy like not seaweed, but I guess just like river grass, you know what I mean? But it was like growing like seaweed in the ocean. And dude, it was everywhere and I was tired of swimming through it, you know what I mean? Cuz you got goggles on and a headlamp so you can see everything. So I was just like seeing like imagine being in like a murky brown river and it's just like swimming through seaweed, parting through your goggles. This is the scariest shit ever. That's like the perfect nesting ground for anything. You know what I mean? That too, dude. I mean, that never happened, but that would have been crazy. That was one thing I was worried about. Exactly. See, thankfully, we don't really have. Oh, dude, look up an alligator snapping turtle. We have those here. Those things get massive. Those are scary too, to be honest. Those are gonna fuck you up also. Not kill you though. You know what I mean? But they will fuck you up. You could probably lose a limb, dude. You could probably lose a hand to an alligator snapping turtle. For sure, at least fingers. But I could see someone losing like half of their hand or something to an alligator snapping turtle. A big enough one. Like maybe it won't bite it completely off, but it could like smash it enough to where the doctor's like, well, this is fucked. We have to amputate. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they're evil, dude. And I don't even know why. They're in Tennessee, dude. They don't have anything trying to kill them. They have nothing to be angry at. You know what I mean? They don't have any predators. Yeah, exactly. They got. I know for a fact they can take fingers off. So I've seen people, like not in real life, but videos of people like noodlers who have lost fingers to alligator snapping turtles. And I know that they get big too because I've seen really big ones. And yeah, I guarantee there's probably someone out there who's lost a hand to one before. Oh, bro, I apologize about the ads on Twitch. I changed that shit. I guess since I haven't been on in a while and they did like a whole bunch of like updates to Twitch and shit, they had that shit on 5 minutes of ads an hour, dude. Fuck that. Now I just have it on pre rolls, and if I do like I forgot how much it is an hour, I can just take out all pre rolls. So there'd be like no ads except for like when I'm showing. No, it's been like that the whole time. I just went into my settings because like I looked over and like I was like looking at my stream to like see what was up with it and to see if it looked good and I saw an ad running and I was like, "Wait, what?" And I went and looked in my settings and like I didn't see an ad running, but it said that it was running an ad I was like, hold on, it's only supposed to do that when you join. Because I had it set to where you would only see one like before you come in, and even then, if you don't, I can like hopefully the deal of like the ideal situation is I find a good time to just like run some ads to where there won't be any ads for like the whole hour. But other than that, I have it set to the lowest. Now, no matter what, the lowest setting you can have as an affiliate is 30 seconds of ads an hour. But I feel like 30 seconds of ads an hour isn't that crazy. But yeah, I can't like completely turn it off. It's kind of lame. Yeah, yeah, that's what I used to do. Because you remember my streams used to not have a lot of ads. Because like as a small streamer, I get running ads like if you're already like a big streamer, you know what I mean? But when you're new and you're still like, and since I'm not playing CarX anymore, you know what I mean? I shouldn't. It's like a bad idea to have a bunch of ads running. Can't believe it had 5 minutes of ads running. I was wondering why I would look over and see there was like people in here, but nobody was chatting. It's because they probably joined and got hit with ads and was like, oh fuck this and dipped. You know what I mean? So thankfully I looked at that and stopped that. That was annoying. Dude, but to be fair, that shouldn't be something that they just change, dude. That kind of pissed me off. But to be fair, I guess I shouldn't be that mad because although I think I would have already hit affiliate again by now. But if you don't stream for a year, they can take away your affiliate. Like if you don't stream at all, as long as you stream once within 365 days, you're good. But yeah, if you don't stream at all, they can take that shit away. Fuck no. That shit was. I was like 5 minutes. It's like what the fuck is this shit? Even when I had a a decent amount of people in my stream, I never had that much. I think even back then it was 30 seconds every hour because I never made anything off of ad money. It was like pennies every month. You know what I mean? It was like 50 cents a month or some shit off ads. It was nothing. Or at least I think, I don't know. I don't ever remember making a lot off ads. But I know if you're like a big streamer who does have a lot of people, you can make a lot from ads. But like the most people I ever had in my stream at once was like 32 people, is what it says in my analytics, like concurrent, like at the same time. And then uh wait, there was a point to why I was saying that. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, the ads. So with with that many people, like I've been rated with that many people from Sook. If you remember her, she was cool. She's also Australian, and she played Valheim because I had a little Valheim stint where I used to play the fuck out of that game too. But but yeah, even back then, maybe the most I ever made was like $1 or something a month off of that. It was never a lot though. I know that because I always ran very minimal ads because I wanted to keep people in. I think that's how I got built the community because I think it helped a lot that I didn't run a lot of ads. And ideally, I don't want any ads for like people joining either. Like I want to keep that away. But if I don't run the ads like per hour, then there's nothing I can do about the pre rolls. Maybe I should do that right now. You're not even in here, are you? Let me. I gotta remember to do that. like every hour, so that way there's no pre-rolls for people when they're joining. Because whenever I was streaming back in the day, I used to like when I would run to the bathroom or run to get something to drink. That's when I would run ads. So there would be no pre-rolls. Actually, after this stream, which I'm gonna be streaming for a while, but whenever I end, I'll look up what it was, like what's the most I've ever made off ads in a month. I guarantee it's no more than $5. I've probably never been paid more than $5 a month in ads. And that's like, I'm speaking on back when I streamed regularly the first time. This month specifically, and that was with the 5 minutes running, I didn't know. I turned those off now, but this month it said I made 51 cents in ads. But that's the whole month, like 20, 24, 20 some hours streamed this whole month on Twitch since I started streaming again. And yeah, 51 cents on ads. And that's 5 minutes of them an hour to show how little it is. Because there was points where I had like 5 or 6 people in my Twitch stream. Yeah, 50 cents. Big ball. But that just goes to show, because my Twitch hasn't had a lot of people in it since I've just been having a multi-running just in case anybody wants to join in again from the old community and stuff, you know. Because I remember, you remember Fakey, OG Fakey? He had like tech decks and stuff. Bro, I will never, dude. I could be a billionaire and I would never own a Lamborghini. I'm gonna be real. I'm just not a big car guy, dude. If I ever became a billionaire, the craziest car I would probably get would be, oh no, like some like 90s JDM car or something. You know what I mean? And then I would probably have like, I don't know, what's a good reliable day? I would probably have like some like nicer form of a Civic or something as a daily driver, to be completely honest. Even as a billionaire, that's what I'd be rocking. Now, to be fair, I might like go to a track and try cars out sometimes, but I would never buy them. You know what I mean? I just don't care that much. True. Okay, true. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've just never really been much of a car guy. I want a K truck too, really bad actually. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little mini trucks from Japan. Bro, I want one of those so bad. Just to drive to work in and to get groceries in and shit. That'd be so sick. Bro, that would have been cool. I want one so bad. I don't even really have a reason. I just think they look cool. I know they're not safe either. That's why I said, like, you know, I wouldn't be like driving them around. I would use it to commute to work though. I'd be safe. I'd be like comfortable enough with that, and like to get groceries because the grocery store is really close to my place. Oh yeah, true. There's probably just a lot more of them there too, because you're way closer to Japan. There's some here already, but people have like imported them here themselves and like upgraded them and like are overpriced or overcharging. You know what I mean? Dude, the water, yeah, the water park is crazy. Let me see. Wait, which one? The your longboard? Or wait, what's a Bora? Did you mistype with like board? Oh, car. Okay, okay, okay. Less than 100 in the country is crazy. Oh, oh wow. Should I try to just go live again on just YouTube? Because nobody's even in my Twitch stream right now. And I kind of want to focus on building my YouTube community. Hmm. Because I feel like it's just way better. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay live, I guess. What time is it? Yeah, for real. Yeah. I still wanna I don't know, man. I just like the all the things that I can do. But I mean nobody's even over there, so you can't do anything if nobody's over there. And uh I could probably have I could probably have what am I trying to say? My bad, I'm zoning out while I'm staring at shit. I don't know. I don't remember what I was trying to say. But yeah, I think I might do that. I might just do that next stream though. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. There's a way to have my YouTube chat go into some kind of like portal for YouTube chat, and that's how you get the stream avatars to work in YouTube. Because I want to get them, I want to get it working on YouTube. Because that would at least be cool if my new subs and like active subs in my chat could have little avatars running around. That's like pretty interactive. You know what I mean? Let me see something. I think that would still do it vertically because I think even if I think I can still just stream straight to YouTube from OBS still and still be able to do some things and like still have my alerts working and all of that. You know what I mean? Because I want the alerts to work. I think I can. Okay. Let me see something really quick. I'm about to end this multi stream and then I'm gonna just stream. I'm just gonna go live on just YouTube. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna end it and I'll be back.